behalf of the center, I want to thank all of you for joining us, but I do want to extend a personal and very appreciative welcome to both Beverly McIver and Spencer McClay for joining us and sharing their amazing work with us.
That my mother died. We were in Arizona, and I have a photographer that took a picture of me and Renee dancing, and my mother was sitting in the background in this wingback chair, which I bought at a thrift store because my mother said, my mother was a domestic worker, and so she said that the people that she cleaned houses for all had wingback chairs, and that I should get one. So I got one from the thrift store, and my mother was sitting there watching Renee and I dance. And then I decided to put these balloons on top of this painting to make it more festive. So this was, this was like in January. Every year I would bring my mother and my sister out to Arizona to stay with me for a month. And so this was, my mother died in March 2004. So right after that happened, then Renee comes to live with me, right? So, which was very difficult. Right after my mother died, I made the paintings on that back wall, called the Depression series.
The way a loom works, some loom, you can have a table loom to work with, but it's not as big as a floor loom. Table looms you work from the front of them, and floor looms you work with together. So I'm going to do everything with my foot.
We have some questions for you.
That's why I moved the back. Yeah.
When you create these pieces, do you sort of sketch them out first, or do they happen organic?
They happen. I don't sketch. That's one thing I don't do. I'm not a painter. I'm not an artist. I don't draw. I just let it come natural. And the pieces that I do come flat, and then I work from them. If I decide I want to put some beads in it, I will put the beads in, and then I will weave it as far as I want it to go. And then if I decide I want to do something else to it, I will put like a split in the middle of it and work from there. And then I would take it, as it's finished, I would take it off, just throw it on the floor, let it sit there for a couple of days, then come back to it, throw it on the wall, and see what you're going to do. Then if it doesn't do anything, I just take it off the wall, put it on the floor, start doing another piece. And then I will go back to that piece. So it's a process of what you're going to do. So it can be from a flat piece for a very long time before I can decide. And sometimes it can come real quick and fast, like some of these have done. It's all the things.
So how do you know when you're done?
How do I know when I'm done?
Because I guess you could throw it down, go away for a couple days, work on something else, come back, put it on, throw it down, go away for a couple days. Like, when do you
know when it's done?
Know when it's done.
When the wall hanging is on the wall and it makes a shape for me, that's when I know it's done, and then I'll put the iron piece into it, and it'll keep that shape. Then if it doesn't come, it just stays on the wall until it comes.
That's great.